Hello farmers and welcome back to No Man's Land. We have now moved into the month of June and I am taking care of the cows first thing this morning because we now have 40 and all of their ratios for their food is a little bit off. So we'll go ahead and top them off with some water. They were just about out of water, but now they're all set. The sheep need water as well, so we'll have to take care of them later on, but they're good for now. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and take care of the cows, and then we're going to go on and sell some stuff because we need a little bit of cash to build up the BGA. At least we're going to try to anyways. As for the store, not as lucky as we were yesterday, so nothing in there that we're looking for currently anyways. So we are good to go on that front, so definitely going to be building the BGA today. Let's go ahead and get this all loaded up. So what is in the trailer, you might ask? Is that loaded up or not? I did not hitch up to the trailer yet, that'd be why. There we go. But this trailer is full. All this stuff here is from the Big Red Barn, and we got a full trailer. And there's still a couple more crates over there. Couldn't grab them all. The rest of it is pig food over there, but we're going to be selling that in a little while. Well, let's come back over to here. So now the cows got their water. Let's go ahead and give them some TMR and then some bedding as well. Let's see. We'll grab all my tractors. I think are still here. Yeah, we got the chaff all compacted. That's going to be ready in a little while, actually. We're at 92%. And that is what we're going to be selling today as well in the BGA, which we don't have yet, but we will shortly. So McCormick is ready to go. I need to get the TMR mixer going again because we ran out of some material there, so got to fill that back up. The T8 is over here, so we'll pop some hay and straw into it very shortly. I have done a little bit more decorating. And when you start decorating a map, you start to realize how much map mod makers have to put into a map when they decorate. I'm just doing little sections and it takes me a long time to go ahead and decorate it and get everything kind of roughly where you want it to be. This vent I think will fit in here. I think I've had this in here before. Kind of. The beacons kind of took a little bit of a toll there, but we are all good. So yeah, we do have 40 cows now, 20 of which are producing milk. And yeah, I can't wait to get more cows in here to produce more milk because we're kind of short on butter, milk, all that kind of stuff. All right, let's come over here to our TMR mixer. Actually, I think I got it so I come in this way. Yeah, I put some trees down here. Will this fit in here? No, it won't. That will not fit in here. All right. Duly noted. The 1000 will not fit. I'm pretty sure, though, if I back up the TMR mixer under there, that'll work. So let's go like this. Hopefully this fits under. Just barely. Makes me wonder about the modded one I was thinking about getting. I wonder if that's taller or not. So, okay, we can't use the Fent to drive under. So while that's unloading into there, let's go grab the McCormick and we'll top off that TMR mixer. Oh, I probably should have shown you that TMR mixer does hold about 40... what was it holding here? About 40, I'm going to say 42, 43,000 liters. Maybe a little bit more than that. We weren't quite full, but that's roughly what it holds. But it makes it really quick, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Let's see if we can get rid of the silage here. Still got plenty of mineral feed, looks like. You're probably not going to take all of it, are you? Well, that works out rather well. Now, since this trailer loading wagon is over here, I'll probably use this to transfer the silage on down to the BGA once we get that built. And when we're building the BGA, I'll get more into what we're going to do with that in the near future. Alright, so now I kind of forgot the ratio. Is it 1 straw, 2 hay? I think that's what it was. back this on up here. So of course, I spent maybe about another hour and a half in between episodes doing some decorating here and there. I'll show you what else I've done. Just a little bit around here, as you can see. Like I said, I put some trees down around our TMR mixer. Spent some more time on the park, if you will. And now let's go get those 2 straw bales that we had. I know it only takes 1 straw bale, but I'm pretty sure these are both at half and half. I think I'll have 9,000 liters in total. Yep, 9,000 liters. So yeah, we need about, I think, $320,000, $340,000-ish to do the BGA enough today. When I mean enough, we can build on it in the future. So I'm hoping we get enough cash for that. So there we go. Let me go ahead and I'm going to turn this back on. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Let's go ahead and activate that back on up. And I'll park the T6 back up for now. I don't think I'm going to be using this for anything else today currently. Alright, let's go give the cows some more TMR. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a small shed over here for the TMR mixer. And also the bale shredder for their bedding. And then that'll open up some more space down by the other shed for other equipment that we're going to be getting ourselves in the future. Sneak it on in there. Please hit the trigger without having to... Nope. Alright. Yeah, I was afraid that might happen. Just a little sneaky to get in here. Probably shouldn't be using the biggest tractor I got to do this. Alright, let me go ahead into the animal section. Let's see how the cows are looking like right now. TMR, we are filling up. So they can take 34,000 liters of food now. A little bit is the hay we put on from day one. The bedding, they're actually doing okay. Ooh, they got a little bit of good milk there. So let's see, how are we doing here? So yeah, these cows are the ones that just... gave birth to 10 cows. So they got about another 10 months before they have another cycle. They're probably like 5 or 6 more months before they hit puberty. And 7 more months before they have 10 more cows. And of course these are the newborns. So it's all looking pretty darn good here at the cow barn. Slowly but surely we'll get there with the milk. And for now I'm just going to go ahead and park this TMR mixer. We'll just park it over here. Just to get out of the elements. That way if it does rain, it doesn't quite get in there. Alright, let's close up the cow barn because they got enough bedding for now. Yeah, they got some straw here. Hello, ladies. Can you start producing just a little bit more milk now, please? Actually, they're going to produce the same amounts they were before. Alright, let's jump into the Mac Anthem and head on down to the No Man Land shop and sell all this wonderful stuff here. Premium potatoes, french fries, popcorn, salad, tomato sauce, and oatmeal is what we got to sell. Same stuff as always. And then we got to head on down to Bread Pit, pick up the last of the cakes. Yeah, we got a little butter left and no milk left. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the cows keep on reproducing. I know a few people have said, well, but just buy more cows. Yeah, we're just going to do it slowly here. We got enough production buildings going on now. We're going to have our hands full. Got to level out this road a little bit here. Every time I do some decorating in between episodes, it's like, oh yeah, okay, now I'm all set for a while. Then I drive around the map, it's like, you could do this, you could do that. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll get there. We are getting there. I'm hoping this brings in maybe $15,000 right here. Hopefully. I do have a good amount of honey I could be selling, but the honey price right now is just trash. So I'd rather wait and do that later. Now today is also the day that we're going to sell furniture, but not right now because the price is still going on up. Keep on selling. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yeah, about 14,000 we got out of there. Should be empty. Yep, we are completely empty. Alright, I gotta double check to see where the cakes are going. Cakes. Where are the lovely little cakes here? I went past cakes somewhere. There they are. Let's see here. 3124 is the winner down at the farm shop. So let's head on down there. I need to make this parking lot just a little bit bigger for the Mac Anthem and the trailer to make on down through there. The question is now, can I get to where the cakes are to load them up into this? I think this will be the first time I loaded up the cakes in the Crone trailer. See if I get close enough. Well, I can drive the Mac Anthem up in the forest a little bit. Let's see how many cakes we got here. Kind of weird that the way they're loading here, but that's fine. And these I'm going to have to move a little bit closer. Careful with the cakes. $8,400 liters of cakes. Not too bad. I think I'll drive around here like this and head on down to the farm shop. I'm very interested to see what happens when October comes, when leaves start changing. See if I still got that problem with the flickering leaves. There is our lovely little park. We'll drive past that in just a moment. We'll go down to where the BGA is going to be. But as we come on down through here, if you look on the right hand side, we now have a road going up to our sunflowers. And not only that, well, you can, well, let's see if I can get to where you might be able to see it. If you look up there on the hill, we now have an inn. So yeah, the road does Y up there, goes up to the inn. Got a parking lot and cars, everything. We'll try to take a trip up there later on if I can remember. Let's just show you where I put down the inn. Figured to put the inn up on the hills to have a nice view. Let's open up this so I can see where all the cakes are. There's 18,000 and a little bit more. So we're over 340,000, which is really, really good. That should be enough to do the BGA the way I want to. Let's close that on up. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to drive up to the inn because I can't teleport there. I drove up there with this beautiful Mac Anthem truck in the trailer. Just have a quick look at the inn before I bring it back to the cow barn to grab the water tanker. And then we'll go down and start building the BGA and get that all set. So, yeah, we're going to spend about 340,000 on the BGA-ish, give or take. We'll explain some things as we go through it. And then our money would be down to zero. But we've got tons of furniture to sell when the price is good. And then, of course, with the BGA, we're going to sell all that silage at the BGA and bring in a whole bunch of cash by selling electricity and methane. As we drive up here. Oh, this hill's steeper than it looked like when I was putting in the road. And I don't think I can turn around in there, so I'm going to go ahead and just drive around the building. Yeah, I put a little hedge fence around the building. Place some cars around. I need to put some trees down up here. I forgot to come up here and put down some trees, but we got ourselves a parking lot. And it looks like the inn is rather full. I do want to put down some lights as well. But I definitely got to put some trees down around here. I don't know if I want the hedgerow fence to go all the way down to our farm road or not. I'll have to figure that out later on. But this goes up to our sunflower fields, and that road does not quite connect yet to the road at the bottom of the sunflower field. So I gotta figure out, because I gotta cut down some trees to make way for it. So there's some decorating there, and of course I did a little bit around the park as well. But I'll meet you back at the park in just a little bit. I'm gonna go bring this trailer back, grab the water tanker. I'm gonna go take care of the sheep. Don't want to forget about them. And then, yeah, we're going to go build ourselves a BGA. All the animals that require water have water. And with leftover water I had, I stopped by the maple syrup production building and topped that off with the water as well. And since I was here and I'm kind of going this direction, I figured let's grab the milk and head on down to, yeah, the dairy godmother and drop off the milk and start making some more butter. Because Bread Pit needs it, and eventually the donut shop is going to need it as well. I don't know if we'll have the cash to build a donut shop anytime soon. I got to save the money for the header for the new Massey Ferguson Combine Harvester. The header is like 160. The one thing I kind of forgot, I also need the trailer for it as well. Well, I kind of need the trailer, but you know, with no traffic here, I might get away with it. But yeah, we're going to get ourselves a trailer, which is like another 20 grand, 25 grand or so. Spin around here. Yeah, eventually I will get to decorating around our factories. Just got a couple more factories to put down. Should be unload here. Yep. And coming here to our production buildings. Our production buildings are just growing by the minute, it seems like. The dairy godmother, where are you? Right here. We're going to go ahead and activate that, and that should be on storing, because I only want it to go to Bread Pit for now. I don't want it to go to the big red barn. So yep, I could bring some sugar in here and probably make some chocolate, because we're gonna need chocolate for the donut shop at some point, but we don't have enough milk to be doing that yet. So with that being said, there we are, and now we can kind of stroll out of here. Gotta do some more ground leveling around here. You don't realize that the ground's not level until you start driving over it and how bad it's rocking and rolling. So what I want to do is get a road coming off of there. So I'm going to go ahead and just park our Mac Anthem truck here for now. While we're here, let me go ahead and... do I need flight mode? I don't think so. Yeah, flight mode would make it probably a better bird's eye view. Flight mode... So I did add the parking lot to the park, put some trees around it, put some fencing down. I am having a small issue with the fencing. I wanted to delete some of it, and I can't delete it. So I'm not too sure. I know how to delete objects. I've deleted quite a few in here, and I was placing them down. But the fencing doesn't quite want to delete for some reason. So yeah, obviously you come in here and just park. Actually, let me turn off flight mode because that makes me walk a little bit faster. There we go. So yeah, we got asphalt into here. Then we got gravel, some trash bins. Come on over here. Yeah, I'm starting to do some of the decorating around the riverbanks, if you will. I did work on one of the bridges. Trying to get these to level off, but that looks a lot better than it used to. But this one over here is the one I try to really work on. And I have to delete this fence so I can level out the ground, but I cannot delete the fence. So I'm probably doing something wrong, obviously. Unless that is a known issue, I have no idea. But, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but I would like to fix that. And, yep, we're all set here. Well, that needs to be leveled out a little bit more. As I walk around, every time I'm in landscaping mode, I'm like, it looks pretty good. Then you start actually walking around. Because I probably looked at it from this angle, go, oh yeah, it doesn't look that bad. But from this angle, doesn't look as good. But either way, yeah, I can't really wait to... I know, I do like fall. Fall is my favorite time of the year. And I like to see all the leaves change. Hopefully our trees don't flicker this year. So let's see what happens here. This transition turned out a lot better than it was. So I have to see. And of course we do have ourselves a little shed over here for the caretaker. You got to mow the grass. You got a generator. We do have a little ice cream stand over here. And I guess that's where you would sit and have yourself some ice cream. Anywho, let's get to the project of the day, which is the BGA. So, yeah, I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, but obviously we've had to build the farm and other things first. But now it's time to get to the BGA. And this is the BGA modular that you can get in the Giants Mod Hub. And why build your own BGA? Well, if you go into... Well, this is what's for sale in the store since we're here. Like I said, nothing too interesting for us. But we'll get to looking at and buying stuff later on. Construction... When I mean buy stuff later on, I don't mean today. So productions, if you go on down here, these are the BGAs you can place down on your map that are pre-built. And you can see the cheapest one's $435,000 and $875. Then we'll just say $1.2 million. We're going to be doing... What, that's a small one? All right, we're going to be building our own here. And the question is, where do I want to build it? So, I think we're just going to build it right up behind these factories. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and place it down out here. So first things first, landscaping. Let's go ahead and make sure the ground is nice and level. Now the good thing about the modular BGA is, like, I really don't have all the cash to put everything down that I would like to. Not that we need to, because we don't have all the material yet for it. But we can always add to it and make it a bigger BGA later on. Right, that should be flat enough. Let's go ahead and let's go to landscaping, painting, and I think we are going to put concrete down in here. And I'm always going to go bigger than what we need, because I can always trim it up later on. All right, there we go. Yeah, that should be good. So if I ever want to expand it backwards, we can always flatten out and do whatever later on. So back to productions on down here. So the first thing we're going to place down is the hopper. And we're going to go with the big boy right here. The bunker with the bio grinder. The reason why I want the bio grinder is because we can bring sugar beets to the BGA. But if you don't get the bio grinder, you got to bring the chopped sugar beet. If you get the one with the bio grinder, we can put the sugar beet in the chopper, and they'll chop it up, and then they'll process it further on down the road here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this. That's 152. Wait, exactly where are we here? All right, this is going to be bigger than I thought it was. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that down right there for step one. And then we're going to go to actually decorations next, because I need a ramp to get up there. And where is the ramp? I think that's under others. Where is the ramp? Nope, that's not the ramp. Wrong ramp. Where? I'll find it here. Uno momento por favor. Oh, there it is. So when you put down the ramp, if you're doing this... Oh, it's going to let me do it. Perfect. Right there would be good. Alright, that is a little off. I may have to fix that later on. Okay, so the next thing I need to go back to productions, selling, factories. And we need a fermenter. So I've watched a few videos on how to build these BGAs and what the best options are. And I've seen quite a lot of people say, don't go with the bigger ones, actually put down a lot smaller ones. So we need a fermenter. And this will take in the chopped sugar beet, silage, liquid manure, and solid manure from the cows. We'll get that in just a moment. So we want to ferment this stuff to turn into methane, electricity, and digestate. And let's see, what is the best way to put these here? We're going to go ahead and put this one right there is good. So that is almost everything we need. So yeah, I got the money for everything we need. The last thing we're going to put in for today, we'll expand on this later on, is this right here. Generator. Sells electricity and methane by a factor of ×2. Of course, I can't see what that actually sells for, but if it does multiply it, that's great. This will cost 85,000 buckaroos. And where do I want to put this? Because I want to put more fermenters over here in the future. So let's see, there's the doors there. So So I think we'll just put it over here for now. Got turned around where the heck I was. Alright, so I think I got to take care of that ramp because that's going to bug me by leaving it. It's not quite centered. I was making sure it wasn't bleeding through. So, yeah, if you don't know actually how to delete stuff you put down, what you got to do is this, you got to go into building mode and then click on the item that you want to delete and it should come right up and it'll say sell. I'm going to lose a little bit of money on this, but it's the ramp, so it's not that big of a deal, and it's sold. Let's go back to decorations. Let's go back to other. Notice how I'm focusing this time. There we go. Rails, rails. That is almost centered. Pretty darn good. And that's where we come in and drop off all of our stuff. So obviously silage is going to be our energy of choice to start with, because that's all we have. Now in the future, what we will probably be doing is bringing the cow manure and the slurry on down, because what we can do, now we got a production building. I hit tab. I don't want to hit tab. I want to hit escape. Now we can come all the way down to our BGA. And here is our fermenter. So obviously silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet cut is what we can put in here. And of course we don't have any of that material. And you can see what it turns it into. So I'll probably sell. I'll have to put this on distribute. And the reason why I got to put that on distribute is I need that to go to the generator. So you can see this will bring in 200. If you put in 200 electricity, you get 400 out, and it automatically just sells it for whatever the price is. I could not tell you. So we'll just leave that right there. I'm not going to activate this stuff yet, obviously. So this is where it brings in to where, at some point here, I think we need to make a field for sugar beet so we can constantly feed that thing. There we go. Get up back on down here. Now what I need to do next is kind of make a road. We need a road going in here. So landscaping, painting, and we will stick to asphalt. And that looks like the working width that we're going with. Do I want to put asphalt in here? Yeah, I think we're going to put asphalt in here instead of concrete. This looks better. I think the concrete is just too bright for my eyes, maybe. Alright, so how do I want to... No, I can't. Alright, someone's standing there, so I can't paint there. Alright, I gotta make sure I give myself enough room for when we come in. I am going to fence this off later on. Like I said, I probably am going to expand this a little bit more. That's why I left myself a lot of room back here. Now, like I was saying, with the manure and slurry from the cows, we can bring that down here, get a little bit of energy from it, and it will make some digestate. And then if you don't know what digestate does, that pretty much does the same thing on fields as liquid slurry does. So bring this, cow slurry down here and pig slurry, because we're going to have pigs here. I don't know when. When I find a good pig barn, I will. And we'll bring that all down here, and we'll get energy out of it and digestate. So kind of like get a double bonus off of that. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think I'm not going to have a road going in here just yet. What does it matter? We'll put a road in. Because I can always change it. But I got to move. And the Mac Anthem needs to move as well. And as you can see, we got plenty of room down here for a field. So a sugar beet field is something we can put down here, and every year just harvest sugar beet and just bring the material on over to the BGA. Now, if you're wondering then why they go with the big chopper, what's the difference between the big and the small? It's the amount of product it can do per cycle. At least that's the way I'm understanding it. So obviously going big first will solve some issues later on by bringing too much material down. Change this to asphalt as well. There we go. So probably add a couple more fermenters in the future, and then you got to have different tanks for slurry tanks and all that kind of stuff. So that's why we're leaving ourselves plenty of room back here. All right. So now next thing I just got to do was wait for the silage to actually completely ferment. In the meantime, I don't expect the price to be top notch as of yet, but we got to keep my eye on the furniture. I know the arrows are showing the prices going down, but actually these prices have gone up. So I'm going to fast forward some time. It should be like 11 o'clock in the morning when I see you next. And our silage should be ready, and we'll bring it right on down here to the BGA. We'll dump it on in and hopefully start earning some cash by selling some electricity and some methane. And then later on, I don't know if we're going to get to the furniture today or not. We'll have to wait and see how long it takes to bring the silage on down and see how that all works. But maybe we'll get to the furniture today, maybe not. I have to wait and see. But I'll see you at 11 o'clock-ish, and we'll start bringing some silage down, and we'll turn the plant on, and hopefully the money comes rolling in. And here we go, 50,000 liters of silage in the back of our Strotman forage wagon that we bought this last episode if you will. And of course I upgraded McCormick now with a 315 horsepower engine, headed on down to the BGA. And you know what, you could actually put that transformer I put down, you could actually put it anywhere in the map that you wanted to, because basically what you're doing is from the fermenter you're putting that in distribute, and it should distribute it only to the generator, because what else is going to take electricity and methane. So if you wanted to decorate it somewhere else, you could, but we got it there. We're probably going to leave it there. So I'm hoping this all works out the way it should. So I can picture right in front of us right there, a big sugar beet field, harvesting sugar beet, bringing it on over right to the BGA, dumping it right on in. Probably have to put a silo down because we'll get so much sugar beet. I don't think the BGA would be able to handle it. And this will give me a rough idea how much more room I need in the front. Actually, this is not too bad, but I would need to extend it out a little bit further. I should be able to drive right up here and unload the silage. So this is 50,000 liters. We'll see how much it can actually take. So now with the silage, I don't have to wait until December for a good price, and we should actually make more money this way than the other way. Gotta go down to production buildings, all the way down to here. And that doesn't say incoming material. I may actually have to wait. I'm trying to remember on this now. Do I have to wait another hour for that to transform into the fermenter? Okay. Either... or does that pipe need to be into here? So, like a total idiot, I forgot one step. The big bunker with biogrinder. How about if I turn that on? Because right now I just got it on storing. So let's go ahead and click on that. And we'll go ahead and change that to distributing. Make sure that's on distributing, not selling. Alright, so now with that turned on, now we got to wait probably another hour for that transfers it over. I did go ahead and replace the building down so the pipe is kind of going right to the fermenter, so it looks a little bit more authentic. So hopefully... I mean, yeah, this looks better either way. So I just refund the money back the way it was, right where we were. So now let's go ahead and fast forward it for an hour. Tons of waste in here. And boom, we went right down to 10,000 liters of silage into here. So now if we come into here, now our fermenter has 35,000 liters of silage in incoming. And of course, we got the electricity on distributing. And we should be getting some digestate. Now I'm going to store the digestate so we can use that later on to fertilize our field. As for this should be taking the electricity probably next hour and selling it. Actually my money went up. Can I see? Oh, my money's going to be really, really weird here. Let's see. Miscellaneous. What would that be under? Yeah, because I sold that building. Yeah, it's going to be hard to keep track of how much money we're actually making from the electricity with all the other production buildings we got going on. But yeah, I can go ahead and get more silage, bring that on down here, and make sure this production keeps on going. So we should be all set here for only about a day or so with the BGA. We don't have to turn it off because that's going to go through it pretty quickly, it looks like. A few loads of silage have been brought on down. As we can see now, this will hold 80,000 liters of silage in the bunker that we dump into that feeds the fermenter. The fermenter probably holds the same amount. And we do got some electricity charge building on up. That'll be brought over to the generator. And hopefully we'll be making some cash. Now, I don't think we're going to make any cash on top of this hour because electricity has to go from the fermenter to the generator. And then the hour after that, maybe the generator will make us the money. Let's fast forward another hour. So let's see if the money goes up or down. Of course, with the production buildings going on, I think it's going to go down. I don't think... actually, the money did go up to 17,077. So we did make a profit in the last hour. Let me slow down time one more time here. Dump the silage I got left in there. So did it take all the silage? So the generator actually has 3,919 electricity in it right now. Interesting. Let's see. The fermenter can hold 100,000 liters apparently. We do got some digestate storing on up. Now I can just put that on selling since I don't have any way to use this as of yet. But I think with the amount of silage that we got, let me turn off the TMR mixer. Yeah, I don't think I got enough silage to fill up the tanker for digestate. Now there is a tanker I could put down to store digestate and store a lot more. So that's something we should be looking at here in the future. I'm going to go grab the rest of the silage and bring it on down here. I got about 2 more trips to make. I'm going to sell it all because we just fed the cows today. So I should be okay for... wait, do I want to leave a little bit? No, that's right. We got the TMR mixer, so that's going to have some silage. Sorry, not silage. TMR in it. So yeah, we'll sell all the silage. We should be fine. So a couple of things I need to figure out as I bring my last load of silage on down to the BGA. One, I'm making money every hour from somewhere. And we're not making it from electricity because we're not selling the electricity yet. That's still being stored in the generator. So I don't know where the income is coming from currently. Two, I got a small problem with the bunker I just took the silage out of. Well, I got all the silage out of there, or at least I thought I did. I didn't get the indication on the upper right hand corner that said the bunker silo was emptied. And it's still showing like 170 some odd liters of silage in that bunker. And I've been around with that belt everywhere in there and I cannot find, it's not picking it up. So I don't know where it is. I hope that's not going to be a problem. That was an issue back in 19. And there was a mod I think that there was out there where you could empty the silo bunker. I'll have to see if I can figure that out in the meantime. But right now we're getting close to the top of the hour. And I am going to turn on the generator to sell the electricity. So hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of cash coming in. Because the generator is just about full and there's no more storage space in there. So if we come into here. Yeah, at first I thought I turned it on. I'm like, boy, the money's not going up like I thought it was. But when the money went up in the upper right-hand corner last hour, I'm like, oh, so we are making money, just slowly. But if I come on down here to the generator, yeah, I need to go ahead and activate that. And that should be... I think we just got to activate it. There is no selling, storing. It's either storing or selling. You can't distribute electricity. So from what I understand, also with the BGAs, and I didn't think about this when I did on Elm Creek, with the BGAs, if you have like the electric or methane tractors or equipment, you cannot get it right from the BGA. So we should be selling all this electricity here in the top of the hour. I think we will be anyways. So let's go ahead and get to the top of the hour. So we're at 17,000. I think it's going to go up quite a bit. At least I hope it does. That's the whole point. So we made about 1,000. Just $1,000? Boy, that didn't really sell a whole bunch of electricity. That's unactive. Should I turn the methane on as well? I don't have that much methane to begin with. Oh, maybe because I just barely activated it, that I only sold electricity for about 10 minutes. That could be what's going on. Let's see, 9701. There we go. Electricity is going down. So at the top of the hour again, we should make now a whole bunch of cash. At least I hope so. Let me make sure our bunker is full as it can be. All right, let's speed up some time. Now we should make a whole bunch of cash, right? This time, hopefully I get it right. I keep saying, yeah, we're going to make a whole bunch of cash, and it hasn't really quite happened all at once here. So now we're up to 22,000. How much electricity does we... Okay, so it doesn't sell it at a good rate. It seems like. But there's no really rhyme or reason. So we're making electricity because we're bringing it and doubling it, but we're not selling as much as I thought we would. In the meantime, our furniture price is probably kind of getting up there. Yep, the price is still going up. So eventually we'll get through all of this silage here, and slowly we're making money. Slowly but surely. I might as well just park this right here for now. But I think we're gonna have to end the episode. I think we'll sell the furniture at the beginning of next episode, and also electricity should be slowly be selling. We'll make a good amount of cash from that and the furniture, and then hopefully when we wake up in July, maybe, just maybe. I actually haven't checked the store since it's been going along. This planter is back in there, which is kind of interesting. And of course, is that the forage wagon that we already hit? No, this is a forage wagon. This is not the trailer. We have the trailer class, not the forage wagon class. Or class, however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, nothing here as of yet. The planter would be kind of interesting, but that's not the planter we are going for. But anyways, yep, we got our BGA down, so we'll slowly make some cash with electricity through here. And I think maybe next season, we'll have a sugar beet field over there. And we'll start bringing some sugar beet over here. Probably put down a silo over here to store the sugar beet, because we're going to get tons of sugar beet. And I don't think this bunker is going to be able to take all of it at once. So we'll have like a little silo over here to store the sugar beet in. And we'll make money with electricity all the time. And we got plenty of sugar. We're not worried about the sugar. We got plenty of sugar cane for a couple years. So no worries there. But tomorrow should be... July is harvest time. Am I not mistaken on that? Where is that? I gotta go here. June is barley, and July should be wheat. Wheat and oats. And I don't remember if I planted the wheat and oats in the first month that we could. So a lot of harvesting due tomorrow, and that'll be with the new combine. If it's not ready in the month of July, then we'll fast forward to August and harvest it then anyways. But another money maker here. Had to spend some cash, put it on down. We'll get our money back here rather quickly. And with all the silage that we got to sell through the year, that'll be pretty darn good. Like I said, with sugar beet, we'll add that on later on. And we'll add on to the BGA in a couple of years, maybe. And then ferment some other material as well. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in No Man's Land. But until then, have a good one. Soybeans are looking pretty good.